Hi everyone, Gridlock Cosplay here. In this video I'm working on the backrest and the shoulder harness, and that's going to let me put on the costume properly while I'm building it so that I can test it to make sure that it is both functional and comfortable. And in case you're wondering why my nose is always red, it's still really cold in this garage. Anyway, let's get to it. What I'm working with here is some corrugated plastic, some mattress foam that I've cut in half there, some shelf liner, that's going to be the cover over the seat, some PVC bits right here to act as spacers because there is going to be a layer of EVA foam, which I can't do right now. That's going to be later, but I need to get this seat built. By the way, the Mech Warrior is on Facebook Marketplace right now, so go check it out before someone else gets it. Okay, I've got all four of them attached there with an extra support that I have to put onto there, just because that's where my back is. So that's needs some extra support because it's not too strong. It is a bit flimsy, but I'm going to glue some of these pieces so that they'll stay in place because I won't have access once I put the foam and the cover on there. I'm back at the 3D printer. This time I'm working on a mini control panel for the toe and shin straps. Now the reason for that is kind of as an emergency release, but until I get the main control panel built and installed, I don't have any way of controlling the straps. So this is going on for while I'm developing as well, just so that I have some sort of control there. I put these together earlier today. These are my own compressed version of an H-bridge, and I have two of them installed onto the stilt here already, and I am hooking up the buttons so that all I need to do is plug the battery into my stilts, and I can use the switches to do both of the straps. I am glad to be doing some electronics again. It really is my favorite part of cosplay. All right, I finished the electrical on both of the stilts and I have them on now, and I'm taking my first really good steps now. And some of the padding's a little bit tight, but it seems okay. It's nice to finally have them on properly, to be able to give them a good test. For this next part, I've had to expand my skills a little bit, and thanks to my grandmother who gave me this sewing machine, which is literally an antique, which is probably why it still works, I have been taking this canvas, and this is from an old deck umbrella, and I'm turning it into this strapping, and that's going to be used for the seatbelt. And I have 3D printed the buckle. Just get that in there. That will be sewn together to attach. It is a 4-point harness, so something like that. And I am going to be putting, also, I 3D printed these as well, the adjuster things. I don't even know what you call them, but that's going to go onto one piece, then this connects, so it's always adjustable no matter who is in this machine. Alright, so I have made 4 straps and attached them all to the buckle. Each of them has one of the adjusters on it, so then I have to make 4 more straps to attach to the adjusters, and then those go to the back of the seat. There we go. All the straps are created and assembled here. In a machine like the powered work loader, the seatbelt is to keep the driver in the seat. But in this case, because it's cosplay, it's for me to carry the machine itself. So instead of the seatbelt going upward, like coming from and going down, it actually has to go around my shoulder and be attached a little further down. So what I've done to the seat now is I've put some slits in it and in the back. The seatbelt's going to go through there and attach onto a piece of PVC that's installed right behind here on the frame. Like so. Those match up, and because this is bolted directly to the frame, that'll be able to support all of the weight. And it's going to go through there, and I think I'm going to put some Velcro straps on there so that it is adjustable from the inside as well. I've designed a piece to be a conduit between the front of the seat and the back, and there's little slits in here so that I can heat gun it and fold the edges over to keep it in place. That is printing right now. And this is what it looks like when it's installed. Just have to still bend the edges over there. I'm going to wait for the other one to finish printing. And in the meantime, I'm going to build a platform back here right behind the seat, because that is where the battery is going to go. So here's something that I did on the Mech Warrior costume for the battery. This is the PVC tube for a central vac. It's really, really thin, and I heat gun it out, cut it, and it makes a nice flat piece of plastic. Nice little PVC box. Battery, we'll put some padding in there so it doesn't shake around, and then that will get mounted right there. Now I'm going to attempt to put these into place permanently, and I've got a little bit of cardboard there to protect the back from the heat. Alright, the backrest is back on, and you can see through. On the adjuster strap, which is going to be going in there, I have some Velcro, and the other side is going to go on the inside. This is about the position that I'm going to be relative to the backrest. So I need to make sure that this at least gets over my shoulder, because there's going to be padding attached onto here. So this is actually several days later. I've recovered from a cold now, which is why I sound a little bit funny. The battery case, I've just put it on with tape a bit. I have some rope here just so that it can stand all on its own without falling over. And the buckles, I've reprinted it, and it's much better. It's just attached there as temporarily as possible, just so I can try it out and see if the whole rig works. This new buckle feels much better than before. I actually adjusted how it snaps together, and it's a lot nicer. So I'm glad that I redid that. And yeah, the straps are feeling pretty good too. So I'm going to give this some tests and let you guys know how it turns out. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.